Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Shanks. Sorry if I look gross right now. I did not take a shower yet. I did not do anything to my face. Didn't apply anything. Not even moisturizer. That's why I look a little crusty and dusty, bitch. Anyways, so I filmed an intro for this video yesterday, the day I actually got the tattoos, but I didn't really like it because it was really rushed and girl, I was late to my appointment. So I'm refilming my intro right now. That is what this is. I'm gonna insert a few clips of me at the tattoo place. I didn't insert her doing the tattoo just because I'm not about to meet someone for the first time and shove a camera in their face while they're trying to work on my body. Like, that's just stupid. I'm not that type of person. Vlogging makes me shy as fuck, and bitch, I'm not that type of person. So the next few clips is going to be me in the Uber, and then me with the stencils on at the tattoo shop, and then how it looked after. So let's get it. So now that you've seen those clips from yesterday, I'm going to show you what it looks like right now on day 2 of its healing. Before I do that, I'm going to let you know right now that towards the end of this video, I am going to talk about like the meaning and prices and pain level and all that type of stuff. That's going to be towards the end where I'm just going to sit down and talk about it. But right now, I'm just going to show you what it looks like on day 2 of its healing. So let's get it. Also, please ignore my crusty ass background. I'm in my attic right now. So this is how it looks like right now. Boom. Boom. As you can see, this one has like blood in it and plasma and whatnot and ink. So she told me to wash it this morning. There's Saniderm, I think that's what it's called. That's what it said on the paper. There's like this clear like second skin type thing. You can see like it's peeling off right there. But this is supposed to stay on for 3 to 4 days. I've never done this before. I always get like, they always like saran wrap it, I think. Like the other 5 tattoos that I have before this, they saran wrapped it. This is the first time I'm getting like the Saniderm thing. I think that's what, oh my god, my chest hair looks gross. No, it doesn't. I like chest hair. I don't know why I'm talking about that. That's irrelevant to this video. So like I was saying, this one has blood and whatnot. So I have to change it. I'm gonna change it in the shower. Well, not change it in the shower. I'm gonna take this one off in the shower because I have to take a shower anyways. So I might as well do it then. I'm gonna take it off, come out the shower, then put a new one on, and that has to stay on for 3 to 4 days. I'm obviously not gonna show you that because, bitch, why would I take you in the shower with me? My phone is not waterproof or anything. And then here's just another look at it before I go. Boom, boom. I don't wear shorts like this in public. Well, I don't wear shorts in public in general. And even if I do, they would be like shorter shorts, like probably like right up there. So this is kind of like the sneak peek you would get if you just saw me in public, which I think is really cool and sexy and whatnot. I have to clean this. That's gross. Okay. Also, could we just talk about how detailed this is? Insane. Insane. Like, I'm looking at it this morning and I was just like, yo, that's insane. That is insane. I think this is like probably my favorite tattoo. And yeah. So right now I'm gonna go clean it off, and then I don't know what's gonna happen after this. You'll probably see me doing the sit down video where I'm talking about the pain, pricing, and meaning and all that type of shit. Because I don't know, like there's nothing much to healing, to be honest. You're just leaving this on for like 34 days and then it's gonna look normal, and then you just gotta wait 2 weeks for it to like heal. So there's nothing to it. So yeah, so the next clip you guys will see will be me sitting down talking about everything. So let's get it, bitch. All right, so it is the next day and I'm gonna give you a quick little update on that lettering tattoo. So I cleaned it in the shower. When I got out of the shower, I changed the bandage and I took out all the blood, the ink, the plasma, and whatnot. So now it looks better. It's just bruised a bit. I'll insert a picture. And yeah, so let's just get into everything. I said that I was going to talk about the pain, the pricing, and the meaning of this tattoo. So let's get into it. All right, so first we'll start with the meaning. So this tattoo is honestly inspired by someone else's tattoo. I didn't copy them, but I was inspired by the concept that they had. And that person is Reese King, who is a model, and y'all probably know him. I'll insert a picture of him right here. And then I just saw he had these leg tattoos that were really cool. So I'm gonna insert a picture of his thigh tattoos right here. So I basically took his concept and I twisted it on my own terms. Obviously I put my own birth year instead of his, and then I also, because he had a scorpion on his, and I was like, yo, I really don't want a tattoo of a bug or an insect on me because that just makes no sense. I don't really like bugs like that. I hate insects. I think they're all gross. Even though I kind of think scorpions are cool, like it just made no sense to me. So I had to sit down and actually research what animal I wanted on myself. Like I just had to think about like what would work for me. And so I was sitting there doing my research, and what I realized is that the year 2000 is the year of the dragon in the zodiac calendar. And bitch, you know I got mad excited because I thought that was a dope concept to have 2000 in that specific font and then a dragon. Bitch, that shit was cool as So I went with it and made my appointment, and that's why I got it. Yo, you have no idea how excited and happy I was to realize that I was the year of the dragon, because could you imagine if I was something else? Like, for example, I could have been the year of the pig or the year of the rat. Bro, could you imagine me getting a rat tattoo on my thigh? Bruh, no, absolutely not. And the crazy thing is, I actually thought about zodiac tattoos before, and I'm a Capricorn in the regular zodiac system or whatever you call it. And it just makes no sense, because why would I get a tattoo of a half goat, half fish? That is not cute. I don't know how that would go on my body. That would just look super weird. So I am glad that I'm the year of the dragon in the Chinese zodiac. So yeah, that's where this whole idea for this tattoo came from. It was inspired by someone else's concept. Now, I will say this, I don't think it's ever a good idea to copy directly someone's tattoo, but you can take inspiration and concepts and twist it into your own way and make it special to you, and that's exactly what I did. Actually, I'm gonna rant real quick. I hate when people say that tattoos have to have a deep meaning. No, it does not, Becky. I could get a tattoo and it has nothing to do with anything in the world. I just think it looks cute and cool, and I'm gonna get it, period. I don't like when people are like, oh, I would only get tattoos if they had a meaning. Like, girl, that sounds exhausting. That literally sounds exhausting to me. I would get stressed out and tired just thinking about a meaning for everything. I have one tattoo with a meaning that's behind my arm, and I literally barely think about it, and it isn't any more special to me. Like, it literally makes no impact or difference on the way I think of it. So yeah, I don't really think tattoos have to have a meaning. They just have to look cool, and you just have to like it, and that's it. End of story. Alright, so now that we talked about the meaning and the inspiration for the tattoo, let's talk about the pain level. So I started with the dragon one first, and I will say that the dragon one did hurt more than the lettering on my other leg. But I feel like a lot of people would disagree and say that lettering hurts more than the other one, just because with the lettering, you have to like fill it in and shade it in, and you just have to darken it with all black ink, and that apparently hurts a lot. I will say that the dragon did hurt more for me, and that just goes to show that pain is subjective, and different things hurt different people in different ways. And yeah, I just feel like the dragon one was much more harder for me than this other one. Alright, so I'm gonna insert a picture of my dragon tattoo right here. I will say that when it came to the tail and the head of the dragon, that is what hurt the most for me. I heard people say that once you go closer to your knee or when you go closer to your hip, that is what hurts the most. And honestly, for the base of the dragon itself, the base of my thigh, I mean, it really didn't hurt that much. Well, obviously tattoos hurt in general, but it wasn't as bad as compared to the tail and the head of the dragon. But once again, like I said before, pain is subjective. I've heard some people say that thigh tattoos really hurt really badly, but I've also heard people say that it doesn't hurt at all, and it was one of the most easiest spots to get a tattoo. So it all depends on your body and your pain tolerance. The other thing that I will say about the pain level is that, bro, my meditating skills kicked in, and I was able to distract myself and bring myself to a place of peace inside my mind where I was just like not that bothered by the pain level for some reason. I don't know if there's like some scientific correlation between breathing technique and pain. I don't know how that works. I didn't look into it, but for some reason it really did help me a lot. Just breathing and just reminding yourself to breathe, that helped me a lot for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, so now that we talked about the dragon one, let's talk about the lettering. I will say that for the lettering, this wasn't as bad as the dragon one. I feel like maybe because throughout that day I was already used to the pain, because I did get the dragon one before the lettering. So I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I was already used to the pain already. And I will say that when it got closer to my knee, that's where it hurt. So the bottom of this tattoo, that's where it hurt the most. But overall, just because it was a really quick tattoo and it was really easy and small, I feel like I really didn't mind it. I mean, obviously tattoos hurt, and this one actually did hurt me the whole entire day. And then yesterday it was actually swollen, but now it's just bruised. But I think bruising is normal when you get lettering. Like the last time I got lettering, I had lettering right here, and that one bruised up, but I think that's normal, and it went away in a week, so that doesn't really matter. If you're a beginner and you don't have any tattoos and you want to get a thigh tattoo, I would say go for it. It really wasn't that bad in comparison to my other tattoos, so yeah, go for it. Alright, so now that I talked about the meaning and I talked about the pain level, let's talk about pricing. Now, I will say this. I feel like this is a very touchy subject, but I do have some strong opinions on it. Before we get to my opinions, let's talk about my tattoo. I won't tell you the final price, but I will tell you that my estimate range, because usually when you hit up a tattoo artist, they'll give you an estimate range of how much your tattoo would cost. So mine was $500 to $600, and for every tattoo that you get, your final price is determined by your size and the detailing of your tattoo. So my estimate was obviously 500 to 600. Then obviously I also tipped her just because I loved how they came out, and I will say this, I did not mind paying the 500 to 600 range just because you could just tell how much detail is put into this. You could tell how much skill and technique is put into this, and I did not mind paying for this. At the end of the day, a tattoo is an investment, and I don't mind putting that much money into my body. Now that kind of leads me on to my strong opinions about tattoo pricing. There are people that will literally brag about getting a $20 or $40 tattoo, something that's cheap, and that tattoo will literally turn green within a week. So you really have to ask yourself, is that worth it? You're looking for a bargain just so you could get a low quality piece of work. Like, is that worth it? No, absolutely it's not. And obviously I'm no tattoo expert, I'm not an expert on these type of things, but I do not mind paying good money for a good piece of work. Like I said before, tattoos are an investment in yourself. So if you're gonna pay a lot of money for skincare items, for makeup, or for clothing, you might as well put that money into yourself and get a good tattoo. So I guess my one piece of advice with tattoo pricing is don't be cheap, and obviously don't go to a scammer. Like, if they're gonna charge you $500 for something that looks like this, there's no point of getting that. Like, that's obviously a scam. But there are things that are worth the money, you know what I mean? So just invest in yourself, invest in your body, period. That's all I gotta say. So yeah, that is the end of this video. That's all I gotta say. This is tattoo number 6 and 7 for me. I have an appointment to get one more in 2 weeks, so I'm really excited about that, and I'll most likely make a video about that too. But yeah, that's all I gotta say for now, and bye. Deuces, I'm out. Yeah.